Is broadcasting, recording? Good. Welcome back, my lovelies. Whisper219 here. Recording? Good. Twitch. Let's try that again. Welcome back, my lovelies. Whisper219 here, and I'm back for Cyberpunk Mondays with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Last Cyberpunk Mondays was an absolute disaster, because even though I introduced Facecam and that worked fine, you only heard me. Because if you missed Friday's stream, I explained I was hearing things through here, but OBS wasn't hearing it. So, yeah. Anyways. Let's see. Is this? Yes. Rabia, the massively ambitious city being built in the plains of Oman, is proof of concept for Nathaniel Brown, the billionaire mogul who is marketing it. Designed, owned, and operated by the Santel Group, will be the world's first 3D printed city, built for and by the augmented. Rabia intends to run on renewable energy and a zero-waste ecology. When completed, if it works, Santel will market and create dozens more corporate-sponsored cities for diverse populations worldwide. Okay. So yeah. Now that it actually hears me... One sec. There we go. Sorry. I attempted to set up a macro, and, didn't work, and I had it bound to middle click, so... Why am I faffing around down here? Oh, right, because it's the living clinic. Excessive? Maybe. Prakashka. Samistat. And a B. Miscarriage of justice if ever I've seen it. Only 2 of them that I can see, but I'm not gonna risk it. There we go. Alright. Six. Badoinkity. Let's tuck that safely in the corner. Now, Jensen, get to steppin'. You can shut up now. Jeez.
Killed herself, I guess. Or maybe one of these other clanks knocked her off. Who cares?
Didn't want the shotgun ammo. Here. Excuse me. Jeez. Let's just start. cola is making me belch, so probably stop. Really? Yeet. Right. Are you kidding me? Thank you, Jensen. Jeez. The... I'm just trying to go... trying to go quick about this, because... Yeet! How'd I miss that? I don't like fragmentation mines for the simple reason of that they kill people. Looting the Church of the Machine God, regardless of whether or not you do the quest, is a good way to get a shit ton of crafting parts. Which, if you burn through biocells like I do, means it's a very lucrative place to go. And a necessary stop. Zopk. Okay. Come on. There we go. What was I just saying about burning through biocells? Give me the data. That's right. Forgot about this room. All is so unnecessarily bright. It's good that my inventory is full. Neuropazine, breach software. That's good. Get me out of here. Ugh. Forgot I don't have the dermal armor. Ow! That was stupid. Why did I do that? Oh, I know why I did it. I did it last time, and last time I did it from much further away. Jeez, why am I burping so much? Like... Yeet. Yeet. Yon yeet. Yeet the wreck. I deserve that! I'm an idiot. Right after I got the triangle code. That's where I decided to save. Why do I not have any biocells? That's odd. Equip. Yeet that at the door. And I can just go doink doink doink. What? I set off a fragmentation mine on top of a wooden door! Fine. Right, no. The weapons briefcase? Nothing. Y'all may want to consider water cooling if you need this many fans to cool your computer setup. Like, I mean, seriously, how many electric fans are running here? Or maybe, you know, get some better heat sinks. Never mind. I didn't want it anyway. Gimme. Now, like I said, this is really heavy on crafting parts and software, so I'm going to go here pretty much no matter what, because it's lucrative. Plus, it also gives a whole bunch of biocells, which I routinely end up low on. I'm a child. Boink! Throw myself up here. Up here. I've been through here. Go. Go up a level. Ah! I always keep forgetting about that. Equip. And equip. That did the trick. Gimme. Gimme. How did I miss that? Down here. Just opening everything up. Wrong one. What? You'd think, since geometry was my best subject, that I'd actually be good at dealing with awkward geometry. But no. No. Are you kidding me? And I'm back here again. multi-tool, breach software, that. Okay. Alright. Last look around here, just picking up these parts. Come on. Give me the second cabinet as an option. Gonna be like that? That's 2 points.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, some is that.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here. Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night, cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van, getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
That's a good thing.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
Yeah.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Yeah.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got K. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
No, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
You do kind of have a reputation, Jensen.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the Ineda Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom. Too many people.
I recognize
You'll have to
you.
borrow more
A
trucks.
voice?
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
It's getting more and more difficult to hide. I recognize you.
Arenka Bauer. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did, it was enough to fool them. You kept us out of Golem. We will never forget that.
But now you're hiding again.
Martial law has changed everything. They say it is to keep us off the streets, but it is worse than that. They go into our homes, accuse us of being people we are not. Permits do not matter anymore.
How did you know to come here?
Helena heard a message on the radio. It was warning people, saying the city is not safe anymore. She saw the police go into someone's home. The man. He was showing them his permit, but the officer... he did not even look at it. He just... Helena could see that the warnings were true. That people like Arenka must have run away. So we start to go underground. We start to find others.
When society wants to make things hard for someone, it eventually finds a way. I'm sorry it came to this, Arenka.
Don't be. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have made it this far. We wouldn't have met all these people. Everyone is working together. Together we will find a way out of here.
I hope so.
It is getting more and more difficult to hide.
Mea culpa on that stunt with your augmented vision.
Okay, see you then.
There we go. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
It started as a reaction to the way things were.
Hi, Visnik.
I'm stuck in row. Won't be able to make.
I know her. Have to hold on. Surely we'll receive a declaration of augmentation. Tigard registry. History of permit applications. Ugh, this one. Notice of revocation of welfare on basis of augmentation. I remember that like it was yesterday. Why do we need these things? Bad memories of God killing us one form at a time. Don't need to leave. We need to make sure we get rid of them. That's what the girl with the blue hair said.
Are you certain she knows what she's doing?
We already gave her our passports. You just rest and concentrate on getting better.
Alright. Back to the surface. key for this. Code for this.
Access
This
granted.
one's easy. Apologies.
Oh God, I hope they don't catch us in here. It'll be straight to Golem City if they do.
Did you see the cages they were putting people into?
No questions asked. I saw one man getting kicked and beaten because he was trying to show them his identification.
They're using this martial law business as an excuse to treat us like animals.
Animals don't deserve this any more than we do.
Newt newt, motherfucker.
I am worried. Tatiana's unit's been sent into Golem City. I haven't heard from her in a while and...
Ah, that's just separation anxiety. Or newlyweds have it. She's fine. Bullshit, maybe. Me and my wife, when we were first married, we couldn't stand to be apart more than a few hours at best.
What about now?
Hasn't changed a bit. Talk of her still makes me sick.
Credits. Track the stereo shields, yeah. Deactivate the car.
To ještě nevím jestli.
What's in here again? Oh yeah. Person dead from neon.
Co to bylo?
So, hold up. How inst the fuck? I'm supposed to get over there. It's technically beyond the bounds of the map. Shit.
Pozor, pozor! Platí zákaz vycházení. Nevycházejte na ulici.
There's no security terminal nearby. I can't shut the sentry bot down.
Leje jako z konve. Měl jsem si vzít deštník.
Fuck. I don't want to multi-tool him.
Takový.
I'm wondering if the next thing I should get is the nanoblade, so I can take down sentry bots. On the other hand,
Kvůli vlastní bezpečnosti nevycházejte ven. Pozor! Platí dočasný zákaz vycházení.
oops.
Yeah, but I still don't get this martial law business means. Like, who's paying for my overtime?
Fuck. Oh, he's gonna have one hell of a headache when he wakes up. Unless, of course, that armor provides some sort of structural support, which I highly doubt. Anything in Radko Perry's safe? Just a 10mm pistol. Yeet. Not gonna really bother hacking his computer because I hate everything that I'm reading there. But it's basically Radko Perry's just someone who's capitalizing on the anti-AUG sentiments just to get elected. And I've had enough of slimeball politicians. Got enough of them in real life. I don't need them in video games too.
Zůstávejte ve svých domovech. Státní policie zatkne každého, koho chytí na ulicích. Byli jste varováni.
You're coming with me. Let's be systematic about this. 4 of them. Good thing they have so many smoke grenades on them. Smoke grenades make an excellent distraction. Is that heavy? Nope. Don't need a combat rifle. Boop.
Co jsem udělal? Jsem nevinnej. Doufám, že to nemáš nabitý. Já nic, ty policajti jsou opilí mocí.
Okay.
Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
I'm sure we're perfectly safe.
You want prep?
Shop. Buy. Consumable. Praxis kit. I gave you 10 lupos, you give me Praxis kit, eh?
You want anything else?
I have everything I need.
That's it. Big spender. Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Yes, I know. I know about the biocells and painkillers, and I've heard it enough already. Yeah, I'm activating nanoblades so that I can have something that's an easy distraction and can take down armored targets. Armored unmanned targets, specifically. Yeet. Plus, the nanoblade serves as an excellent distraction. You shoot it into the wall, and it's just a shunk! And everyone's just like, what was that? Gone better. Alright. Gods. fucking god. Let me in the drawer! Fine. Yeah. Something flew up my nose. Ah. Okay. So... the sooner I can get her to stop saying, "You're breaking curfew," the better. Gods, yes! Okay. Note to self. Way I do this time is biocell, sneak over here, stand, deactivate, and
Something's wrong.
now don't have to worry about that. Deactivate my cloak. Turn that off. Turn that off. Deploy the exterior shields. Deactivate that car. Whack. I do a sneaky sneak over here. Turn invisible. Zap. Takedown. Drag him over here. Those.
Všem občanům, zůstávejte v svých domovech. Státní policie zatkne každého, koho chytí na ulicích. Byli jste varováni.
These things are dangerous. Should put this where, you know, need to put this where no child could potentially grab it. No? No police? Sure. It's not the Côte d'Azur, but that one. 8.
It's my fault. One should cooperate with the authorities.
Yeah, but it doesn't give the authorities the right to shoot you if you do something they don't like. Exosuit, a sniper, a regular trooper. Can't see a security terminal. Though if I wanted to... This is a dumb idea, so I'm going to quick save. Throw... Mother... Just gonna quick load, because that was a series of uncoordinated events. Are you kidding me? Three.
Come out. Hey, you!
I should give you an Emmy for how dramatic you're making your knockout seem. Okay. Yeah.
You're fine.
And zoink. Making this easier on myself so when I'm moving around the city later, keep shooting like that, they're gonna kill civilians. I don't want that.
Zákaz vycházení na ulici. Jedná se o pořádkové opatření. Dodržujte prosím zákaz vycházení.
Tell them I was brave.
Bože, nechte mě bejt!
Tell them I was brave. Not like this.
Jděte pryč do hajzlu! Don't hurt me, don't!
It's a heavy day. You need to know, Jalal. Leave me.
At this point, I'm just like, just eat your mistake. That it? Certain there's more. That it? Just a sentry bot?
Nouzové hlášení. Státní policie má příkaz začnout stačení. Doporučuji zákaz vycházení.
Smooth. Real smooth. Please don't put me back too far. Please don't put me back too far. Please, please, please. Please don't put me back too far. Okay. Don't have the key code for that. Don't have the key code for that. It's fine. Reassign. I don't have any biocells left. Okay, well. Security terminal around here anywhere? Or is it in the train station? I think it might be in the train station. So, if that's the case. Holy shit! Scene out of Scooby-Doo. Alright. Security terminal's right there.
Pozor, pozor. Platí zákaz vycházení. Nevycházejte na ulici. Fuck.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hlášení o zákazu vycházení.
Disable, disable, disable. Alrighty. You are now free to move about the country. Nope. Okay. It's annoying that there are some sentry bots you just can't disable. Nope. I timed that at the absolute worst moment.
Just be quiet. Do not provoke them.
Gas grenades. For the grenade launcher, I don't have, because I don't walk around carrying a grenade launcher.
Locking us up so you can play bad cop, worse cop, huh? What do you think? In the 1980s? Like those old documentaries? The journalists aren't the revolution, man.
We have the freest or interrogators.
And the message is still out there. It's on the streets. It's over the airwaves. It's spreading online. Maybe even gotten through those faceless skull buckets of yours, huh? Maybe you're thinking you're fighting for the wrong team. Well, that's a good start, man. First, you have to see that your strings are being pulled by crooked politicians and big corporates. Then you can stop dancing for them. And you know what would be another good start? Letting us host bail, fascist assholes!
Oh, good there, Yarrick.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Cops! You still up there? Did you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
Convenient.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Sam's dad. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, little K shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's dad has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Sam's dad is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability, real, bro.
How very convenient.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kazan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW, those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
So, basically every state in the Deus Ex universe?
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them. Good. It's time to go.
Come on, Edward, move.
Občané pozor, Toto je nouzové varování. Pro vaši bezpečnost vyhlášen zákaz vycházení. Je zakázáno zdržovat se na ulicích. Opakuji, zákaz vycházení na ulici. Jedná se o dočasné pořádkové opatření.
That was exhilarating.
Zákaz vycházení.
That was exhilarating.
Has anyone been hurt? My God, martial law, curfews, people being jailed for no reason. It reminds me of Warsaw 1982.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
Now what? Do you think we are safe here?
You are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge to get people out.
These men, they are part of this group?
That's right. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague, Edward, but things aren't gonna get any better. If there was ever a time to leave, this is it. If you wait here, case people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I think I have no choice now. I will wait here. I will cooperate. Thank you for everything you've done.
Good luck, Edward.
And I kept both Edward and Arenka out of Golem. There's no good ending for either of them. It's like, you know, they just either they end up in Golem City or they don't, and both times they end up part of the Resistance. I'm gonna waste a biocell on that. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
Kvůli rostoucí znepokoji v komplexu útulek byly pražské ulice uzavřeny. Nevycházejte ven.
Damn it. Come on. We're tracking off. How many? How many? One above.
No telling what kind of freaks are coming out of there.
And that is why I did the quick save. So I didn't want to be set too far back. Come on. That's right. You don't see anything. Just a turret. Why does that turret turn? That's very far.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Right. I'll make moving about easier. Can't be any witnesses if everyone's asleep. Sorry if I'm not being as witty as or, you know, as funny as I probably should be while doing this. It's a lot of retreading a really stressful and difficult part of the game.
That was exhilarating.
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
Yeah, Kazdi means everyone in Czech. And I read on the wiki that Samizdat potentially becomes Silhouette, a French resistance company. Like, French resistance organization. Okay, what do I want? Do I want hacking stealth? I feel like I should get that. At the same time, arc distance upgrade would probably be good too. I really do like using this one, so... Now, back to the train station. Or, no. No, not back to the train station. Side missions. Miller's office. Alright. I really need to go to the bathroom, so I will be back momentarily. I return. I apologize. That is a risky run, though, when you're trying not to eat loudly into the microphone.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid-call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
I have almost fallen asleep in therapist couches.
Hey, Adam.
They're trying to lock it down, but I was able to bypass most of the state police.
Good for you. The last thing we need is more bloodshed. There's been enough already. If I had your stealth training, I might head home, but I think I'm safer in here. Plus, my test results are in and they're putting me back in the field, finally. I don't want to run in with state police messing that up.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Arya.
Bye, Adam. See you out there.
Bully! The badge is just an excuse for a lot of
Too many things to do all at once.
Understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. Got 3 separate reports. I understand that, but I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is a clear and present danger. Exactly. How the hell are my people supposed to do their jobs if your people keep arresting them? Do you want more people to die? Jensen, thank God. I was starting to get worried.
That I wouldn't make it in here, or that I actually would?
What? I've been on the phone for the last half hour, trying to guarantee your safe passage through this city. Whatever you stumbled into at Garm is big.
I know. I've been trying to find out how big for a long time. They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the Gold Mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
When I left here, you, me, and Chicane were the only ones who knew what I'd discovered. Solid proof that someone other than Ark was involved in this. But you and your bosses have been trying to pin everything on them, right from the start.
You're out of line, Jensen. I sent you after Ark because there were viable suspects in the train station attack.
And because Manderley ordered you to do it.
Yes, he ordered me to do it, but unlike him, I will not ignore evidence to close a case. You've been nothing but an insubordinate cock-up since Manderley put you into this unit.
Manderley?
It was his signature on the transfer papers. I checked. I can't believe we're arguing over this. Not when we need to focus. Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the Red Light District alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand that.
Attention. Although the subway system is continuing to operate during this curfew, it is not advisable to use it.
You know what I heard? He got captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility. That's his idea of a recon mission.
That's Jensen. He's a hands-on kind of guy.
He's also got a bit of a problem with authority.
So what? The hostiles were there, but he got out with the intel we needed. Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
MIA is still better than him blowing up something else.
I knew something big was going on with the Diwalis.
You were right. The Diwali were the only ones who could have smuggled those weapons through London security.
I hope it's not too late.
Me too.
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
This is moving way too fucking fast.
I could have sworn I
Not
saw...
safe out there. Not safe
MIA
anywhere.
is still better than him blowing up.
You know, I was starting to think you got rounded up. My God, martial law. I heard it's pretty bad out there.
Bad enough. Don't go out if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, it's getting bad in here too. I've been going a little nuts. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure who I can trust anymore.
What are you talking about, Chang?
You know I've been looking into Janus, right? Well, turns out Janus knows things about this place. About us. Things they could only know if... Information that could only come from inside.
You think Janus has a mole inside the task force? What makes you say that? What exactly have you found?
I can't tell you that, Jensen. Not because I don't trust you. You're one of the few people I do trust. I don't know who might be listening.
All right. What have you told Miller?
Nothing yet. I'm still piecing things together. I told you because... well, because I had to tell someone.
Thanks for the heads up, Chang.
I could have sworn I saw...
Be careful, Jensen.
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
Let me visit... I'm gonna visit forensics. Smiley.
Smiley, hanging in there?
Me? What about you? After your little recon mission, you come back to guns in the street. It's pretty bad out there. Any trouble getting around?
Oh, nothing I couldn't handle.
Well, at least you're positive. Wish I was right now. I've been combing through Dr. Tallis Rucker's autopsy report, and apparently the medical examiner found nothing. Can you believe that? Nothing. No poison, no bacteria or toxin of any kind was found in his system. Officially, the cause of death was inconclusive.
Inconclusive? I watched him die, and I know for a fact Marchenko did it. They must have found something.
That's just what I thought, so I got my hands on an earlier draft of the report. And while they were unsure of the cause, at least they knew the effect. An unidentified foreign agent started attacking protein strands, bending them out of shape.
And the body's immune system took it from there.
Exactly. First swelling in the cell walls, then more kinking and bending in neighboring cells. The effect propagated throughout the body, made its way to the brain, where it was game over. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 credits. And that speculation, as they called it, is not in the final coroner's report. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed.
But not for you, right?
There's an unknown substance that kills people in minutes. I want to know what it is. And I'm gonna find out. They've already blocked my request once, but I spoke to Miller and he told me Manderley would make a few calls and get things moving.
Okay, stick with it.
Don't worry about that. It'll take more than being stonewalled by state police to stop me. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Thanks, Smiley.
Talk to you later.
Our informants are informants because they act hard.
Yeah, it takes the state police pointing guns at you for you to stop.
Maybe it's the word human restoration they don't like. We're saying they aren't human. Fine work. Everyone has the right to protest, even the men. Besides, the real problem is ARC, and they're not the ones getting
MIA is still better than him blowing up something else.
Bully. The badge is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
Anyone else in here that I want to talk to? Anyone else in here worth talking to?
I guess that's the point of secrecy, isn't it?
Hang on.
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast. My God, I'm 5 stories underground.
Doesn't make any sense for the Diwali to be working with ARC. They're not terrorists.
Exactly what I thought. Alright, let's talk with Seraph. Now with more than 80, maybe 90% of the cops knocked out, moving around should be a lot easier.
Can you hear me? You have to come quick. He's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. The apartment across from yours. Please, hurry. I need one thing.
Are you still there? Daria!
There's also the last harvest. So first I'm going to set travel to Prakashka.
jail cells, painkillers, right over there.
You should check for yourself. Maybe... My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela Gunn.
So it's the same person doing all this, and we still have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobotka, the old harvester, he's supposed to be dead. Yet this killer seems to... Little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
Daria called me. She said she was in trouble. She said he was here. Then she got cut off. Is she in there?
I wouldn't know. I knocked and no one answered. I've been worried about her. So she called you, huh?
You know how she feels about cops.
Right. Look, you're not supposed to be outside tonight. I'll take a look around the building. You see if you can find a way inside. Hopefully we're not too late. Just try not to get caught, eh?
I won't.
No, most of the police officers that would catch me are taking a nice long nap. These windows are boarded up. Okay. Good to frickin' know.
Warm thoughts. Think warm.
You know, it's kind of a sad day when you have to hack your own house.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I will try to find a little something. I promise.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new Augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Are you suggesting all my Augs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the Augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my Augs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years. Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these hogs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
That is difficult.
I found a set of Orloff schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
And a few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
According to rumors,
So she has a telescope aimed at my apartment. Some painkillers. Cat collar with the name Starlight on it. On a statue of a cat. Bear rug. Credit chip. So you like cats? Yeah. Oh boy. Pair of glasses. blood.
Around the world. Focus News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. Now back to our top story. State
Some sort of
Prague,
bird
working under
clip
direct instructions
for
from the
hair.
Army of the Czech Republic, have imposed a state of martial after riots in the Santo Group's Udalek complex.
Psychological Disorders, written by Dr. Nicholas Sipra. Filled with clippings about medics of vodka. In the Footsteps of the Harvester by Angela Gunn. We'll pause. Hypodermic needles with one missing. Six 98843, same one as the one that was written in her diary. I can't hack that, but this can. Email from Dr. Nicholas Sipra. Oh my. From Catatonic. Okay. Anything else? No? Basically detective vision. To buy cat food, cat litter, cat toy, catnip, cat poster, new cat. Don't forget, new gloves, floor detergent, kitchen detergent, more detergent. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more than detergent to get this out of the floor. I'm really surprised nobody's picked up on the smell yet. That amount of blood? Just, oof. Very distinct smell.
I don't know where she is. All I know is she called you and not me. Seems a bit curious, doesn't it?
Pozor! Platí dočasný zákaz vycházení.
Now I travel to Daphne. Seek out Dr. Sipra. Ooh. I'm an idiot.
to the city?
Yoink! Who, what, where, and why?
Je zakázáno držovat se na ulicích. Opakuji, zákaz vycházení na ulici. Jedná se o dočasné pořádkové Jensen?
Could have gone better, but... And again, it could always go better.
We have no business together.
Yes, we do.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
We both know why I'm here. We can take the scenic route if you want, but if something happens to her because you felt the need to bullshit me...
Just tell the lawyers I'm doing the best I can here. If they were going to send someone, they should have told me. We could have coordinated.
The lawyers, huh? You really need to start filling in the blanks. What was your involvement with Daria? Why did you need her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Yeah.
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
Why do I get the feeling you did something unethical?
Unethical? Right and wrong are outdated concepts. Wouldn't waste my time with them if I were you.
Whatever you were involved in has obviously hurt people. Dealing with the effects of that is a waste of time to you?
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Yong forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Yong had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Yong Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
Right.
Your pet project's been haunting the streets of Prague. She's been tearing people apart. Now I'm starting to think she wants to tear me apart. I'm sorry if all that inconveniences you, Doctor.
What is it you expect me to say? I followed procedures. The people who are really responsible for this, they're not the ones working in drugstores now.
Fine. So let's go after Taiyan.
Don't be naive.
You're really not helping your cause here. Give me something to work with. Tell me how to stop Daria.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
I don't.
Kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Taiyang Medical would develop a sensitive technology like this without some kind of failsafe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness. An override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you installed.
Well, there is an override phrase. Daria's been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first place?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
You bastards are going to pay.
All right. Gonna head back, and then I'm gonna call it, because it's a storm system moving through, and it is playing Mary Hobb with my head. Get a headache whenever the pressure changes too much. And it's just... So, all that being said, thank you all for watching. So glad you could tune in if you are watching me live, and thank you for watching me on YouTube if you're watching this afterwards or watching me on Twitch. Gonna be back back again on Wednesday, where we will take down Daria Svobotka, the Harvester. Thank you all for watching. Remember to stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear the mask. Please wear the mask. Stay hydrated, and overall, just be good people. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you again on Wednesday.